the Mortal Artillery Unit commander called me. Max, we're out of shells. We are fucked. Screw me, I say, I know where to get some, but we need to drive there. He immediately asked where it's in Klishkivka or Avdiivka. I said somewhere in between. We drove through the fog, then got out and fired around 20 shells. That's what I call work.
Good dog.
They fucking tell me, Max, we have shells, but they are in a swamp. I don't give a fuck, I'm not afraid of leeches. I went there, put my socks on, and dressed.
2 квадратных метра. 2 квадратных метра. Было поднято. Снарядов.
I collected some shells and distributed them. These are for the 54th Brigade, these are for carrot.
Вот это вам. В колодце это вообще...
In a while, it was hilarious. There were crates but no shells inside, what the fuck? And there was this well in the middle, I looked into it and found the shells.
Я буду вытягивать. О, jackpot.
Jackpot? Went down the well and pulled out 50 kilogram shells from it, just like that.
В болоте за оградами. Ой, 45 вот так пойдет. Состояние ящик.
This machine transported over 2,500 of Russian 152mm shells. I have a map. Direct supply from the Russian Ministry of Defense. No need to look for a better vehicle. This one is enough. It just needs some repairs. The cable broke again at high speed.
Золотая машина, мир. Все пидорские. Панове. Мы маємо...
The situation is that we lack ammunition. All ammunition we use is Russian from A to Z.
Боєприпаси, я сказав, всі. Туди. Погорівши, їх перекомплектують.
Ні, куди? Сюди?
Ну, конечно.
Так вона не доїде.
Ну, сколько влізе.
At first I sort the shells. I select all the ammunition. I don't have time to destroy ammunition. I leave nearby whenever I found. The emergency services take what I won't be able to reuse. I sort the ammunition suitable for utilization. Pass it to the division commander, and then division commander examines them again.
All these shells were brought into our country's territory by the Russian occupying authorities and their occupying forces. It was left behind during our counteroffensive and certain maneuvers. Once the shells were inspected by sappers, what could be taken, we took it, loaded it, brought it, cleaned it and sent to the firing positions to return it to the occupiers.
I took responsibility and I cut up a 152mm shell. It was unusable, I use only good ones to fire at Russians. Russian bloody shell. I wanna stress that this was fucking Russian shell. 152mm cluster munition with 8 smaller bomblets inside. This can be used in 8 FPV drones.
8 боеприпасов, которые идеально подходят нам на IPV.
FPV drone. What is an FPV drone? I see future in it. Because, damn. Earlier we could only drop anti-barrel grenades, but now we can, excuse me, attach this beauty to it. Such a beauty. I can burn any fucking bunker. For me, a 20 centimeters thick concrete wall is not even an obstacle.
Жоба новая, сколько у вас штук осталось еще? Каждый из вас по 5 штук должен сделать.
Ко мне ездят.
Up to 5 brigades come to me every day. And so every day, throughout these 2 years of full-scale war.
Фабрика смерти.
The factory of death is my brainchild. The factory of death is, how to say, it's a scream of the fucking soul. I've wanted a factory for a long time, but I didn't want it to look like this. I want everything to be proper. To have TNT melting in a closed room, to have ventilation, to have it fenced off, to maintain the temperature regime like in a fish tank so that the engineers assemble the whole line correctly. And my scream of the soul was multi-cookers. It's forbidden, I know, I shouldn't do this, but there's no other way. The sacrifice of 1, 2, 3 people is nothing compared to 100 who could die there. Why we're doing all this? What's it all for? I'll never fucking forgive them for how many of our guys died. I'll never give up. Should I just turn around, surrender? My mom has cancer. Mommy, I'll be sitting calmly next to you. Fuck that, not me.
Да хуй угадали, блин. А это...
I am the only one in the brigade who has a storage of tank mines. I got 1,200 pieces.
Ну и 5000 будет
I will
еще
have 5,000
к лету.
by summer.